Ever feel like your sleep schedule is a rebellious teenager who just won't listen? You tell it to go to bed at 10 p.m., and it's like, nah, I'll stay up till 3 a.m. watching videos of cats falling off treadmills. Sound familiar? Well, grab a coffee, or maybe not, because we're fixing that sleep schedule today. Let's face it, when your sleep schedule is all over the place, life feels like a never-ending episode of The Walking Dead. You're tired, cranky, and somehow both hungry and nauseous at the same time. But don't worry, fixing your sleep schedule isn't rocket science. It's more like training a puppy. It takes patience, consistency, and maybe a few treats along the way. So, let's dive in. First things first, you need to figure out how bad the damage is. Are you going to bed at 2 a.m. and waking up at noon? Or are you pulling all-nighters like you're back in college cramming for finals? Write down your current sleep times for a couple of days. Think of it like a sleep diary, but less Dear Diary. Today I cried over spilled coffee, and more Dear Diary. I slept 4 hours, and now I'm a zombie. Now don't go from I sleep at 3 a.m. to I'm going to bed at 9 p.m. sharp overnight. That's like trying to run a marathon after a year of couch surfing. Start small. If you usually go to bed at 2 a.m., aim for 1:30 a.m. for a few days. Then 1 a.m. Baby steps, people. Your body isn't a light switch. It's more like a dial. Slow and steady wins the race. Your brain loves routines. It's like that friend who always orders the same thing at a restaurant. Predictable, but effective. So, create a bedtime routine that signals to your brain, hey, it's time to wind down. This could be reading a book, not a thriller though, no one needs nightmares, taking a warm shower, or doing some light stretching. Avoid screens like they're your ex at a party. Blue light from phones and laptops tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, and suddenly you're wide awake at midnight watching conspiracy theories about pigeons. I know. Weekends are for staying up late and sleeping in, right? Wrong. If you want to fix your sleep schedule, consistency is key. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You wouldn't skip that for 2 days just because it's Saturday. Same goes for sleep. Stick to your bedtime and wake up time, even on weekends. Your future well-rested self will thank you. Your late-night snacks might be sabotaging your sleep. That midnight pizza? Yeah, your stomach is too busy digesting to let you sleep peacefully. And caffeine? Don't even get me started. If you're drinking coffee at 8 p.m., you might as well just set an alarm for wide awake at 2 a.m. Try to avoid heavy meals and caffeine at least 4 to 6 hours before bed. Herbal tea, on the other hand, is your new best friend. Your body has this thing called a circadian rhythm. Basically, your internal clock. And guess what? Sunlight is like the reset button for that clock. When you wake up, try to get some natural light. Open your curtains, go for a walk, or just stand outside like a weirdo for a few minutes. It tells your brain, hey, it's daytime, let's get moving. Fixing your sleep schedule isn't going to happen overnight. There will be days when you mess up, and that's okay. You're not a robot. You're a human with a life, emotions, and probably a Netflix subscription. Don't beat yourself up if you slip up. Just get back on track the next day. Progress, not perfection. So there you have it, your step-by-step guide to fixing your sleep schedule and reclaiming your life. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. And hey, if all else fails, just remember, even cats fall off treadmills sometimes, but they always land on their feet. You've got this. Now go get some sleep. Or at least try to. Sweet dreams.